How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, I'm still talking about hentai doujins and shit. And here's another one with a good story arc that I'm gonna basically keep this one personal to me because I really relate to this because I'm somewhat of a pervert, make dirty jokes here and there, chilling with the guys and everything. I was more so in my fucking don't call me weird on this, but I was more like this in middle school. You know, it's pretty weird of how I acted just towards, well, not towards girls, because I don't think I would do anything bad, but just make dirty jokes and just think dirty and just say that's what she said because, bro, fucking The Office is such a good show, man, and fucking Michael just makes me laugh every time he's on. But you know, we're gonna take a look at a really good one today that I personally just love. I already talked about this one. This one is basically a series and everything, and you know that's cool. Like I didn't know there was another one before this. I thought there was just one and done and everything, but there's actually another iteration. So this one is just the daily lives as I can't. Okay, I can barely talk. It's a pervert's a pervert's daily life. I already talked over about the other one about her secret recipe about the girl who fucking has juicy titties that she can just produce really good milk out of, apparently. But yeah. So this one actually came before this one, and it's from the author of, if I can find her name, Alice Crazy. Okay, and oh my gosh, there are 71 chapters. And it's all good, man. It's all good. I love every single one of those chapters, even though I took a break a bit and not reading any or just doing anything on my phone. More so just read the hentai doujin because I think I was busy with school and work. But dude, it took me a long time. I think both of those chapters, because there's a 1 through 34 and there's a 35 all the way to 71, and I think both of those like individual ones that you go and read, I think they're like at least 500 to 700 like pages long because it's just cut up into different things. But yeah, man, I really did enjoy it. So basically the whole plot is sort of, so let me grab my notes because, or it's not really notes because all I needed to remember was basically the characters' names in this, because I knew if I was going to talk about this video, I gotta talk about the main characters, and I don't want to say, oh, the main protagonists. I want to actually use their names that this author actually just gave out for these characters. And let me tell you, they're just such a unique couple. Glad they have like a good happy ending and shit that I'm going to be talking about, but yeah, let's go over it. So we start off by, let me see. Whoa. What did I put? Okay. We start off by this girl named Sain Young. She is, she was going to go to this corporation, this gaming corporation. She's a game designer and she applied for a studio to work games and shit. So she enters into this, to this apartment building and shit, and basically she caught some dude jerking off the porn with his schlong out and everything, and that's Jin Woo. He's such a good guy, even though he's sometimes clueless and he has no idea what he does in his sleep. Thank God he does not know what he does in his sleep, because that would be really, really fucking awkward. But to put it in simple terms, Sain Young, she's a huge pervert, so she basically masturbates in extraordinary times in one day, and it's like, that's wow, yeah, you can't, it's like unexpected. You expect a guy to be much more pervert than a woman. It's the other way around. You're living the life of, you're basically going through her life most of the part, and then this goes back and forth between her and Jinwoo. But Senyun, you're going through her life as being the pervert and everything, and she just gets really horny, she gets really wet easily and all that stuff, and you get to see her going, balls to the walls, climaxing multiple times a day, and it's just like, okay then. But all in all, she goes through. Well, she's just a nervous. She's just the old shy girl, but gets really fucking freaky and serious when she's in the right mood and all that shit. But yeah, she has like this what is this? A phobia of men because of the bad encounter that she did with what that she had a bad encounter with a guy in college that he was trying to get with her, but he had a girlfriend, and then I think throughout her college life they were just calling her names and shit and saying that, oh, she gives the best head, just like spreading rumors about her, and it just makes her more fear of just men, of just their presence of them and everything. So it's just like, wow, it's really fucked up, man, that a girl has to go through this, man. I mean, that could happen to a guy as well, but man, she had it rough, but she kept going forward and just doing her thing, and you know, she found herself to be in love with Jinwoo. But I forgot, because there was like a certain point where I think like she was just being such a huge creep towards him, like just like hiding. I think she just hid under her bed, or she hid under his bed and shit, and just like started just climaxing to his smell and some shit. I forgot, because dude, this is like so much I read, so I'm just recuperating of what I can just mostly or fondly remember. But there was a point where Sen Young was just, you know, just having a crush on Jinwoo. But Jinwoo, he's just I think he was just basically her mentor. Basically, he's taking her as his manatee under his wing for the 2D art department of game design and everything. And you get to see them. It's like a little bit of a slice of life there. You get to see how they work and everything. But all in all, you get to see her just, you know, climaxing, or just having dirty fantasies and all that shit. Like, you get to see what she's actually thinking about. She does it pretty much anywhere she can get time to be alone, and just fucking doing that. And like, man, she does it so many times in the morning, at the night, or she even stays up because she was just masturbating so much, man. It's just like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you can't be that horny for it. Can't be horny for that, man. It's like, watch out for horny, bro. Horny, haha. It's, man, it's just really enjoyable, man. I gotta say, the character design, it was great. Love the coloring and everything was just perfect. I just love the coloring. It's just really fantastic when artists or writers, when they do doujins like this, and when they add in that beautiful coloring into their well-crafted story, just like this one, it just makes it really enjoyable to read, not only just for like plot purposes and, you know, because it's just two people fucking, but with the coloring and everything, a masterpiece on that. But yeah, but at some point, Jinwoo was just getting oh yeah, I remember, it was just like a whole, she was gonna, I think there was an incident where she was gonna do it in front of him while he was asleep, like unconscious, or just that type of shit. Like, she just does it in front of him while he's asleep, because he's not like he won't remember because he's asleep and shit. But he caught a glimpse of what she was saying about, like, oh, how she's not going to do it to him, do it in front of him, that she needs more self-control, which is something that, you know, she countlessly say multiple times, how she needs to have some self-control over her urges to fucking, you know, do it, man. Just fucking just doing it and all that shit. But yeah, man, she tries really hard, but no, it really does not work out. I think that's when she I think went to the laundry room incident, where I think she was like doing laundry or some shit, and then she hid in there. She saw Jinwoo, I think, just jacking him, man, just jacking his meat, and just in the laundry room, and just she saw, and she does it too. It's just fucking. But it's just weird when both characters do it at the same time. It's like, weird, but I'm gonna still keep reading, because, you know, I love reading hentai, man. It's just art, man. You can't say it's not art. But yeah, but to wrap this a little bit further, because I don't want to extend this video than it needs to be. There was a time they were going on a business trip for Jinwoo, but his coworker decided or asked if he should invite Sen Yun to join along to work up her confidence and everything, and her phobia as well. So there was an instance where both of them were sleeping in the same room, and I think Jinwoo was just in the floor laying, what a true simp, and Sen Young was on the bed. So I think she was just really curious about his dick and how big it was and shit. So she does what any other girl does. She fucking whipped out his cock and fucking rode it. Just like, you know, like a little bit, like, whoosh, and just like all in. And she's like, all that is just like, whoa. How do you not expect that, man? That's what a dick does when it goes up inside a woman. But she never experienced that for her first time. That was her first time, I'm pretty sure. But why, when she was getting off top of him after riding his meat, my man was just absolutely just clapping her cheeks while he was asleep. Motherfucker was dead asleep while he was clapping cheeks. He did not know the next morning that he was clapping Senyun's cheeks, bro. Like, her cheeks were absolutely getting fucking clapped, bro. It was just so fucking funny. Like, he was just like, huh? It was just like, he didn't know. But after that incident, Sen Young got a lot more confident in everything, and you know, she was starting to improve her character a little bit of character development after that incident there. I really love how she changes forward after she fucking did it with Jinwoo after he was just unconscious. Like, technically that's how they did their first time, because Jinwoo was fucking, the dude was unconscious, man. Do you really want to count your first time for someone who was unconscious but consciously, like, without knowing, because, you know, they did it while they were asleep? That, you know, yeah, that instance. But yeah, man, just fucking, yeah, man, doing it with someone and you're asleep and not knowing them, you know what, that's cool, bro. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it goes along with this mystery with Jinwoo that he doesn't know why Senyun was acting like this, but, you know, he likes how she is, like, you know, a little bit different, has more confidence within herself and everything. And I can't remember, but it was a certain it was like really deep into the story when Jinwoo and his buddies were just trying to set up blind dates and everything. But, you know, we already know that Senyun already loves fucking Jinwoo, but it's just like, you know, he wants to just treat her as his manatee and everything and nothing more. And he, you know, is honoring the fucking phobia that she has of men and everything. So, you know, he's just going on blind dates and everything, guys hooking him up with girls and everything, but it's not working out. So Senyun, being a good woman that she is, ask Jinwoo to date her for a month to work up his confidence and his dating improving skills and everything. And yeah, basically, so they were just fake dating for a whole month, like, you know, pretend to be his or hers just for a whole month to work up his relationship skills and everything. So did it went well? Yes, because at the end of it all, because during the whole time when they were in this like trial and everything, they were just fucking doing it constantly, nonstop. There's a point where fucking he had her cosplay as his favorite fucking waifu and some shit, and she had to dress up as the character that he was jerking off to, and she didn't realize that the character had a tail, and she didn't know about the whole butt plug thing, and it was just like, yo, that is just fucking too hilarious not to laugh at. But yeah, man, they go at it like so many times, man. It's just fucking ridiculous. They do it pretty much anywhere they can get any alone time. They even did it while it was raining out on the bench and the bus stop, for Christ's sakes. And it's just like, oh my gosh, man, these people are just so horny. But yes, they're both perverts to each other, man. They just can't get enough of each other. So that's what mostly happens while they were just dating. And then, you know, Jinwoo wanted to now realize his feelings, and he got his feelings straight of who he has his feelings for. And there was 2 instances where he had sex with his coworker that he has been friends with for 7 years, apparently, that she had a crush on him, and she has a bad relationship with her husband or boyfriend or something. But she has a crush on Jinwoo. But Jinwoo is already with fucking Sang-yeon, so she wasn't gonna meddle into their business. But she fucking rapes the dude. She fucking rapes Jinwoo after he saved Sang-yeon from an accident. So he was fucking in the hospital, and my girl was decided, oh yeah, let me rape this dude. I'm finna rape him and everything. That's what she did. She basically raped the guy while he was conscious. He was talking to the nurse while she was just like on him. It's just like, bro, it's like why? Why you gotta do like my man like that? He did not do anything. He was trying to relax and shit. And you're just fucking just doing it while he's talking to the nurse. She got fucking balls to the walls there, man. But yeah, besides that, two instances, I think during the month when Sang-yeon and Jinwoo was dating, then Jinwoo was getting a little bit jealous of like the coworker that Sang-yeon was talking to. Like, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. Jealousy always comes in a relationship, man. But he's just like, picturing just dirty stuff because it's Jinwoo. He's a perverted dude, so what do you expect him not to do that? Excuse me, but yeah, man, that's what ends up happening and everything during the whole month. And then he realized, oh shit, I like her. I should just like fucking date her for real and shit. And yeah, man, that's what he ended up doing. So when the whole month of their trial dating thing ended, he was like, like I should take her back to the day that she asked me to do that. And then that's what he did. And he's like, our relationship, our temporary relationship hasn't fully ended, and he wants to start a real one. And then they get together, they get married, they have a kid, they have a child. They only have one child, and that child is like Yebin, something like that. And yeah, man, it was really beautiful, man. They got married and everything, and they had sex before they even in their fucking wedding dress and wedding suits and everything before they even got married. Just being the perverted couples that they already are together. So yeah, I think most of it at the end of it, after they get married, after that, I think that was just all filler, because the rest of it was just explaining like the origin of the name of the story in the first place. Because after they got married, they were like talking about like, oh wait, when did we had Yebin? Like, when was like the conceived date and everything? And they were trying to figure it out and everything. But yeah, Jinwoo figured it out. And yeah, it was funny that they're now gonna start having another fucking kid. And it's just like, Jesus, dude. And it's just like, just how they are towards each other when they're going at it. It's, it's what couples would do, but, just like just like that. It's just like, yeah, it's not weird, but it's just like what you expect from a fucking Doujin, man. Yeah, I would fucking expect that, like fucking who would, but it's just literally whatever, man. But yeah, it's a really good one to read, because at the end of it, it explains Sang-yeon is actually making a story life of their own love experience, and they don't know a name for it until they thought of the name A Pervert's Daily Life. So that whole thing, this whole story, I can kind of see, or I can understand, is that this story is basically about their whole relationship experience. I'm pretty sure the whole story of A Pervert's Daily Life is basically the relationship that Jinwoo and Sang-yeon experience each other, and they want to share that, like experience, sort of. So it's just like what I guess, because like she made a story about their life, their experience, and everything, and they literally titled it of the name of the doujin that I'm reading off of. It has its wholesome moments. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does have the wholesome moments in there, man. But the rest of it is just all dirty, perverted shit, man. And that's just like, it's just like, what is it? Close as Neighbors? Well, not Close as Neighbors. That's a little bit different, because Close as Neighbors has less fucking and more story plot, but this one, it's like more of the fucking and less on the story plot. Even though there is a story, like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that there is no story. There is a story between these two, between the doujin and everything, but it's just like you're to expect like a little bit more of the dirty stuff than more of like just reading it just for like the story, and not because you're seeing two people fucking and really good quality of fucking art and everything. But it's a really good doujin in my opinion, and I really wanted to see if the fucking Arthur would just like keep going and make another one. I'm pretty sure she made it into a series after the first one, because this one released first before her secret recipe was out. So I can only assume she's making this into a series right after just making this one, because she made her secret recipe. So I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be that any other anything like different episodes of different characters, basically the same concept of just being perverts, just either one or the other or both the couples, and then just them being how they are towards each other, man. It's just I don't know, man. It's just like it's really great. It's just like it's getting there, man. It's like probably like I'm getting really interested into doujins like these, where it just looks really cool and it really has a story behind it, and not just more of just, oh cool, two people have sex. Just no. I want to see with a balance of that, with good plot and good characters and everything, and likable characters. And there's not a single character that I don't dislike. I felt like the characters behave how I expect them should, because they're just literally them on that. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else I got anything else to say other besides that. This is just another good doujin to read if you're just bored, if you just don't know what to read or something. Here's another one to fill up your time, and trust me, this is gonna fill up your time if you're not gonna constantly read this 24/7. But I give this one a good pass to being like a good doujin to read, even though it has more fucking and a little bit and like less of, it does have story, but it's just like not an equal balance between love or between sex and story. Even though it's just a little bit more than that, it's still a really good one to read in my opinion. I know I might make this into what I do with my mangas covers and my season and anime movies. I'm pretty sure I'm turning this into that type of series where I just go over a hentai doujin and like what I like about it, even though it's weird to talk about hentai on the internet to certain people. They're not open to say, oh, hentai, I know what that is. But some people are uncomfortable, which is okay, which they don't have to click on this video. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna watch this video, but I just want to make this video because I want to express my feelings and thoughts about just reading hentai doujins, because that's just something that I just have a passion for, just like reading and just looking at and just not having my own fantasies, but just wearing hentai merch and all that shit. But, without further ado, if you guys have read A Pervert's Daily Life, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If not, that's a-okay with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, take care, have a good one. Make sure you guys are safe out there. Don't do anything stupid, all that stuff. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, that day, evening, whatever the occasion is, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.